Hello, boys and girls of the internet. My name is Bearded Marketing, and as always, this is the platform where we talk about all things marketing. If you like that kind of content, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's continue growing our marketing community. Today, I want us to explain a very interesting concept in marketing. So, the concept that we're going to be looking at is tactical versus strategic marketing strategies, right? I don't know if you guys have looked at what Coke is currently doing right now in the market. Coke is running a campaign. The campaign that they're running is you drink a Coke, you look at the Pekele has a code, you text that code to a number and you have a chance to win something, right? And with this, one of the things that Coke is trying to do is trying to get consumers to drink more Coke. Shit.
Let her cook!
Coke. It's trying to get consumers to drink more Coke. And they're trying to do this by trying to tell consumers that the more Coca-Cola you drink, the higher chances of winning, right? So obviously consumers would want to drink more. From this campaign, one of the things that you can easily deduce is that maybe Coke is not meeting their volume numbers, right? Whatever the volume numbers, whatever volume targets they've set for this year, for 2024, they're not seeing like they're going to hit them. So they wanted to run this campaign to stimulate the market to drive more uptake of Coke. That is an example of a good tactical marketing activity. You see that you're not able to meet the targets that you set out for yourself, so you come up with something to try and stimulate the market to take up your product more. And you see it even during the festivities. During festivities like Easter and December, during Christmas, you'll see a lot of furniture shops, for example, because they know people want to spend money. And you want people to spend money in your category. People during Christmas, they're not spending money. They have money, but they're not spending money on like furniture and stuff like that. So what will you see a lot of furniture stores do? They'll be like, hey, we're doing an Easter sale, we're doing a Christmas sale. You guys can buy furniture at 50% discount, because they know people have money, but then people want to spend money on consumables, they want to spend money on food, they want to spend money on toys, they want to spend money on electronics. But very often people rarely ever think of furniture. So how do you incentivize consumers to think of your category? And that's what Coke is trying to do, right, with this campaign. And it's a very good example of a tactical campaign. Coke is also masters of strategic campaigns, right? They did a very good campaign. It was called the Share Coke campaign. If you're a fanatic, if you're a marketing fanatic, you know that this is one of those campaigns that you just need to study, the Share Coke campaign. And I'll tell you the origins of the story. So the story starts in Australia, right? In Australia, one of the things, Coke has been in existence for a very long time. I don't know how long in Australia, but it had been in existence in Australia for a long time. And one of the problems that they were having in the Australian market is that a huge percentage of the young population had never tried Coke, because they felt like Coke is for older people. If I'm not wrong, around 42% of millennials had never tried Coke in Australia, because they thought the way Coke was marketed, it was marketed mostly for the older generations, right? So the marketing team thought of a very brilliant campaign, the Share a Coke campaign, and the whole thing about it was printing 150 of the most common Australian names. So the 150 of the most common Australian names account for around 50 or 42%, if I'm not wrong, between 40 to 50% of the Australian millennial population. So they printed those 150 whatever's cans, right? And then they put them in stores. And the market went ballistic. Millennials, remember this time millennials, Facebook is the in thing, right? People are doing a lot of Facebook. People are going into the stores, they are looking for their names. Once they find their names, they're taking photos, they're putting it in on social media, they're tagging Coke. It was crazy, right? There was so much uptake of Coke during this Share Coke campaign. I think the volume slump in Australia was nearing a 10-year low, and they were able to turn around everything, right? And it would be interesting to see, for example, in Kenya, why Coke I assume their volume numbers have declined. That's why they are running this tactical campaign. But it would be interesting to see why they think their volume is declining. I'm assuming right now the brand manager of Coke is actually doing a study to understand why our consumers not taking up our product as much as they used to. Is it that there is a problem in affordability? Because obviously we know the current economy of Kenya is not doing too well, and people are currently prioritizing, the basic needs. And Coca-Cola is seen more as a novelty, right? So maybe like consumers have cut down on spending on such things like soda. Is it that maybe Kenyan consumers are becoming more health conscious? So if Kenyan consumers are becoming more health conscious, it would be interesting to see what Coke will do to follow up this. Will they be introducing more diet Cokes? Will they come up with a campaign where they're trying to partner with fitness? I don't know what they'll do, right? If the problem is affordability, what you'll probably see is that they will want to launch newer SKUs. One of the things that Coke is very good at doing is launching good SKUs, right? And SKUs that are very cognizant of what is happening in the market. You've seen them doing they've done like a really, really small soda. If the problem of the market is affordability, maybe you'll see them coming up with a new SKU. But it will be very interesting. We need to see what Coca-Cola is doing in Kenya. It'll tell us, it's very interesting marketing stuff. And it also tells us how the current Kenyan market is trending. I hope I haven't blabbered too much, and I hope you guys have picked out one or two things about what tactical marketing is versus strategic marketing. And one of the things that content does, in my opinion, I think content is more of a strategic type of marketing, right? Content is a long-term game. Content is about establishing your brand, right? And once you establish your brand, like you're playing strategy, you're trying to get your consumers to fall in love with your brand and products, right? If you're trying to drive volume, I don't think content is the best way to go. You would rather look for more tactical, more tactical strategies. Are you going to be doing a sale, so that maybe one of the things that you're advertising in your content is this sale, so that you're trying to drive offtake, that has been Beard & Marketing. If you like this kind of content, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's continue growing our marketing community. Over and out.